Hello students, we continue with our chapter Profit and Loss for Standard 8. This is the second video. Now in this problem over here, the sixth problem in exercise 7a, Hira bought 25 kg of rice at rupees 48 per kg. So he's purchased 25 kg of rice for rupees 48 and 35 kg of rice at 60 per kg. Right? And after that, he sold the mixture of 25 kg plus 35 kg at rupees 66 per kg. Now we have to find the gain percentage over here. So he's brought two different quality of rice, that is 25 kg for rupees 48 and 35 kg for rupees 60. So let us first find the cost price for both the 25 kg and 35 kg, and then he sold the mixture for 66 kg. So here we have to find the selling price and then we find the gain percentage. So my first step here is, that is the cost price of 25 kg of rice, that is 25 into 48, right? So we have to multiply this now. That comes to 25 into 48, 0, 4, 20, 11, 20, 24, 40 plus 16, 21, 11, 9. So I get here 10, 11, 12. So it is 1200. It comes to rupees 1200. Now we find the cost price of 35 kg of rice, and this 35 kg is purchased for, that is 60 per kg. So 35 into 60. So let us find the cost for this now, that is 35 into 60. 53, 60, 70, 90, 21. So it comes to 2100. So here it is 2100. So I got the cost price for 25 kg and 35 kg. Now let us find the total cost price. So total cost price is equal to rupees 1200 plus 2100. So that comes to 3 and 3. So it comes to rupees 3300. Now he has sold the mixture for rupees 66 per kg. Right? So now the mixture, that is of 60 kg. Okay. So selling price for 60 kg, which is 60 into rupees 66. So this gives you here. So I have 60 into 66. So I get it as, that is rupees 3960. 60 multiplied by 66, that is per kg rate which is given. Now if you see the selling price of the mixture and the cost price of the mixture. So my selling price here is more than the cost price. So it is a gain. So selling price is greater than the cost price. Gain is, that is selling price minus cost price, which is 3960 minus 3300. So this comes to 0, then I get here 6. Okay, so it comes to 660. Now we have got the gain, we find the gain percentage. Now the formula for gain percentage is gain divided by the cost price into 100%. So which is, here now gain is 660 divided by the cost price. So total cost price is 3300 into 100%. I can cancel this out. 0 zeros. Okay, so this will go by 11 threes are 11 six are zeros are 3 ones are 3 twos are and zeros are. So I get it as 20%. So the gain percentage in the whole transaction is 20%. We move on to the sum number 5. Nandalal bought 20 dozen notebooks at rupees 156 per dozen. He sold 8 dozen of them at 10% gain and the remaining 12 dozen at 20% gain. Now what is his gain percent in the whole transaction? So he's purchased total 20 dozen books for at the rate of 156 per dozen. Okay. Now when he sold the books, that is 8 dozen, he sold for 10% gain and 12 dozen books he sold for 20% gain. Now we have to find the gain percent in the whole transaction. So first we find the cost price of 12 dozen books. Okay, the rate per dozen is 156. So cost price of 20 dozen is equal to 20 into 156. So 156, right, multiplied by 2. If we do this, 6 twos are is 12, carry 1, 10 and 1, 11, carry 1, 2 ones are 3. So it comes to 3, 1, 2 and this 0 1. So I get it as 3120. Now he sold 8 dozen of them at 10% gain. But before that we have to find the cost price of 8 dozen books. Okay, so cost price of 8 dozen, which is equal to 8 into 156. So we find the cost price here, 156 into 8. 8 6 are 40. Yeah. 48, 4. 8 5s are 40, 44, carry 4. 8 1s are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it comes to 1248. Now, what is said here? He sold 8 dozen of them at 10% gain and the remaining for, okay, we see only this much now, that is 8 dozen for 10% gain, right? So he sold 8 dozen for 10% of gain. So what is the gain in this now? So we write it here, that is gain percent is equal to gain upon cost price into 100%. Now the gain percent is already given here. So I write here, that is 10 is equal to gain we are going to find out for this 8 dozen books, and the cost price for 8 dozen we have already found out, that is 1248 into 100, right? Now whatever we can cancel, we will cancel here. Okay, so I can cancel out here 1 0, again here 1 0. Fully we can cancel out 10 10. Now I get the gain. So gain is equal to 1248 divided by 10. So which is equal to 124.8. So this is my gain of 10% for 8 dozen books. Now we move on to the next part. The remaining 12 dozen at 20% gain. So let us find the cost price of 12 dozen. So cost price of 12 dozen, which is 12 into 156. Okay, so I get it as 156 into 12. 2 6 are 12, 11, 11, 21, 2 ones are 2 and 1, 3 plus 1 6 are 6, 1 5 are 5, 1 ones are 1. So 2, 7, 8, 1. So I get it as 1872. So the cost price of 12 dozen is 1872. Now what is said here? 12 dozen at a gain of 20%. Okay. So 12 dozen books were sold at a gain of 20%. So now again here, gain percent is equal to gain upon cost price into 100%. So this is the formula now. So gain percent is 20. I substitute 20 here. Gain we are going to find out, and the cost price is 1872 into 100. So I can cancel this out here. 0, 0, 2 ones are 2, 5s are. So here gain is 1872 divided by 5. Okay, so let us divide this and see how much we get. So I have 1872 divided by 5. 5 3s are is 15. So 3. Then I get the next term down here, that is 7. 5 7s are 35. I get 2 here. Then I get the other number down, that is 2. 5 4s are is 20. So my remainder is 2. I take a point here, 0 here. So 5 again 4s are is 20. So 0. So here I get it as 374.4. Okay. So this is the gain percent, that is 20% on 12 dozen. Now we have got both the gains here. Okay. So we can add both the gain. So total gain which is equal to 124.8, right, plus 374.4. So let us add this 124.8 and 374.4. So I get here 12, carry 1, 994. So I get it as 4992. So this is equal to rupees 499.2. Now we will find the gain percent, right? So we find the gain percent over here, that is, so gain percent is equal to gain upon cost price, right? Cost price into 100%. Okay. So now my gain percent I am going to find out. Gain is 499.2 divided by the total cost price of the book is 3120. But we have found out for 20 dozen, which I had written here. So 3120 into 100%. Okay. So now let us calculate this here. So this comes to, now if I remove the decimal point here, okay, so if I remove the decimal point, it is divided by 10. So I can cancel out. This also I can cancel out. So what remains here? 4992 divided by 312. Okay, so let us cancel out. Now we can cancel this with the, okay, let's try with 3. 3 ones are, 3 zeros are, 3 4s are, 3 1s are, 3 6s are, 18, 1 again 3 6s are, 18, 1 4s are. Then I can cancel this out with 4, 8. 8 1s are 2. 8 3s are, right? 2s are, 0s are, and 8s are. Then this comes to 13 ones are, 13 ones are, and this comes to 13, so 7, 78. This is 6 are, okay, so 13 ones are, and 13 ones are 13 6 are, so it comes to 16%. So this is my final answer. Okay, we continue with the seventh sum of the same exercise. Now, if the selling price of an article is 4/5 of its cost price, find the loss percent. So now they have told us about the selling price, then it is 4/5 of the cost price. The cost price is not given, so let the cost price be X. So let the CP be X. Now what they have said about the selling price? Selling price is 4/5 of the cost price, that is X, right? Now when it is a loss, right? When it is a loss, loss is when the cost price is loss is when the cost price is greater than the selling price, right? When the cost price is greater than the selling price, it is a loss. So my loss here will be selling price, that is X, minus the cost price, that is S, and selling price, that is 4/5x. So I find out the loss here. So I get here 5x minus 4x divided by 5. This is by cross multiplying. I get it as x/5. Now I have got my loss as x/5. Now we find the loss percentage. So loss percent is equal to loss upon cost price into 100% here. So loss, we have got it as x/5. Cost price is x into 100%. So x means it is upon 1. So when I take it to the numerator, it will be x divided by 5 into 1/x into 100%. So x will get cancelled here. 5 ones are 5, 2s are, 0s are. So I get it as 20%. So loss percent in the whole transaction is 20%. Sum number 8 you can try out for homework, since it is similar to sum number 7.